All right, I did a quick shopping over there at No Frills, one of my favorite No Frills. It's a small one. You can get in and out pretty quick. Hyde Park and Blurberry, I believe. I picked up some cheese. I picked up some steak. And it's raining real nice. It's super humid, kind of evening. The camera's making it, brighter than it is. But going for a little walk in the rain. People are hanging out in the bars. Nobody on the balcony. Patio. Oh, of course not. Can you see the rain coming down? That's nice. Pretty humid. Nice. I was gonna go walk downtown, but figured I'd come to this area because I haven't filmed this area for a long time. Ooh. What's the party over here? We gotta, we gotta talk over this really quick because we got some rap music that I think is gonna be a problematic at some point. And YouTube does not like the sound of music because you're gonna be copyrighted, and I'm talking as fast as I can over the music, so hopefully it doesn't have to cause me a lot of problems. Sometimes I just drop my own music on top of the rap music, and YouTube's like, this place closed. Interesting, I've never seen this place. And YouTube doesn't see it, but hopefully if I talk long enough, fast enough, we'll screw up the algorithm. Yeah, it's all about screwing up the algorithm, you know. Wow, look at that place. I haven't seen that. Look at that. Look how looks like a haircutting place, all lit up real nice. The most important place we have Runnymede here. Looking north on Runnymede used to be a McDonald's right there. One of the first McDonald's in the city was right there. Well, not in Toronto, but in the suburbs. They were there. And this building here, this is the crown jewel of this area, Bloor West Village. Not the shopping drug mart, but this used to be a really cool cinema called the Runnymede Cinema. And back in the 90s and 80s, you know, when the Hollywood made actual cool movies, you know, you came here and watched a movie for $5, maybe on a Saturday for $3, and you could watch as many movies as you like, I guess. You know, you could just sneak there and stay there. It used to be a classic building, but now it is a Shoppers Drug Mart. It sells you junk food. It used to be a bookstore at some point. It didn't last too long. It was a bookstore. This place is closed, isn't it? It's a cool print shop over here. Nexus. And it's like, I like this place for shopping for some, you know, health food kind of store. I don't know what you can get in there. Soap. Oh wow, this place closed up. Even here, you got some closed temporary. They're doing a maintenance here. I don't know. This guy just opened up like a few months ago. What would they need a maintenance already? Maybe money maintenance. They have to maintain their bank accounts by giving themselves a little break. Lens probably getting optics, getting all wet. It gives it a feeling of walking in a... It's August. Yeah, it's August. Wow. Almost mid-August, man. This Toronto summer of 2024 has been a real good summer. Temperatures have been freaking perfect. Oh, look at this place. There's a cool restaurant in there. I've never actually noticed this. The government sent out a lot of warnings beginning of summer saying, it's gonna be a hot and a dry summer. You guys better be careful with everything inside with the suntan lotion, and you guys better be climatizing to the crazy weather. And there's another one. It's called dental office. Man, when the dental office is closed, I mean, hopefully they're moving to a better area. I mean, this is a good area, right? When the dental office can't make money, you got a problem. And this pasta place, yeah, I've been here for years and years, you know. Yeah. Like I was saying, the government was like, hey, you guys better climb up this year, man. The weather is gonna be hot and humid and sunny and warm, and you're gonna be baking left, right, and center, man. You better climb up right away. And what happened was, we had one of the most incredible summers temperature-wise. We did get some heat spells like, say, early July. You know, I know that because when it's hot, I wear this particular kind of pants that kind of is very breathable, and as you walk, it's got ventilation. It's a high-tech kind of pants. So I only had to wear it a few times. And I don't want to overwear those pants because they work in heat, super heat weather. They work really well. And I don't want to wear them out, so that every year I have to buy specialized clothing for super hot temperatures. So I was very careful not to overwear them, and like I almost miss wearing them. So this is how I know. Last year I had to wear them a lot because it was humid day after day after day. But this year, summer jeans, cool, like a light t-shirt. It's been an amazing, amazing weather. It goes to tell you that nobody knows how to predict weather. It's a cool coffee shop, wow. Look at this. Yeah, I mean, it's very hard to predict, right? Even when you're trying to go camping or something, you check the maps and you check the weather charts, you know, trying to dress appropriately because it's important, right? Like in a city, who cares? It's hot, you jump in a building. It's cold, you know, jump in, go home. But if you're in the wilderness, you're doing a canoe trip and you're not prepared for wet weather, oh, you're gonna have a tough time, man. You're gonna like, yeah, it's not fun. You're gonna be raining, wet, and you didn't bring the right clothing, cool church. So I always, when I remember back in the day when I used to go wildernessing around Algonquin and all that, you know, you check the weather maps and this and that, and you try to project. You were never, very rarely you were right. The only way you could be right is like, say you go, I'm gonna take all the winter gear and all the rain gear with me. Double rain gear for the Gore-Tex sleeping bag, jackets, everything. When you took the rain gear with you camping, it was never gonna rain, ever. You got a fire truck happening. That was your secret. But if you didn't pack the rain gear because, you know, somehow, look how quiet this street is, except the, oh, talk too quick. Come on, let's go. We got the ambulance and the fire going. Hopefully everybody's okay. This one is closed too. This shop's closed. Yeah, when you didn't take the winter gear because you said, like the rain gear, you said, listen, I don't need it. I don't need it. We're gonna be in and out. We're gonna go light, commando style, like screw it. It's not gonna rain. I'll check the map. It's gonna be not raining, you know? Look at this too. Look at all the signs people have here. If you did that, then for sure, as soon as you hit the lake, you hit the trail, the rain started. And not just a small rain, it would rain the whole damn weekend. And you didn't have the gear and your stuff getting wet, and sleeping bag gets wet, and then your socks are wet, your boots are wet. You're like, oh my God, we gotta get out of here, man. And it's just like nasty. You could never tell the weather, huh? Yeah, so the trick was always, so I figured this out. So I had this special, really lightweight Gore-Tex jacket and pants and a hat and a quick fleece. No matter how warm, it was July, whatever, I always had that in my backpack. It took a lot of room, but it wasn't that heavy. It wasn't that heavy. It was just like lightweight biking Gore-Tex stuff, but it was very protective. And you know what? I packed it every day with me on every trip. And I don't remember any camping trips that were ruined by rain at all. In fact, by the end of my camping career, I would always like, here's the time, 8:42. By the end of my camping career, I was like begging for rain. I was like, this is too much fun. It's always sunny and perfect temperatures. Can we get a rain just to try out my rain gear? I never did. Because you know what? When you're prepared, you never get the rain. That's the trick to camping with good weather. That's a big trick you're gonna learn after tons of trips, and you finally wear it. And that jacket that I always took with me camping, I was in storage for years and years. Then I was in New York walking with this friend of mine in the rain. We were going for walking exercises up and down Manhattan. And then, you know, she was carrying an umbrella. I'm like, I don't want to carry an umbrella with a girl. I'm like, just, no. I'm going to wear my jacket that I used to take camping and it never rained. I'm going to wear that. I did wear it. And she said, you're going to get wet. It's like a heavy summer downpour. I said, this jacket is specialized Gore-Tex, expedition style. It's never going to get wet. You know, when I got home, she looked at me, she's like, okay, fine, whatever. I got home, I was completely soaked. an expedition jacket from 1990s. Gore-Tex, Northface, with all the bells and whistles. And how's the lens? Really crazy, huh? So I said to myself, wow, this is crazy, you know, like what happened to it? I took it to Northface, Soho, downtown New York, on Soho. Took it there to Northface. I go, guys, this jacket, Expedition, Gore-Tex, top of the line, zippers, carabiners, this is the thing, man. This is the storm thing. Why is it wet? Look at it. And I did try it in the shower. I wore it in the shower to see if maybe, I don't know, maybe that day I sweated or something. No. I went in the shower with the Gore-Tex jacket. The water just came through. Turns out the seams, you know, where the two sides of the fabric meet and they do stitching, they have to seal that with special tape so that water doesn't penetrate through that. Seems like, you know, after years of just using it and just like storing it, those seams had come loose and they were basically useless. So the folks at Northface told me, wow, you know, this jacket is actually a classic. So like classic, one of our originals, wow. They said, we're gonna take this from you and we're gonna have $300 worth of money order or credit so you can buy something. Now I bought that jacket in the 90s, the rain's coming hard, for about 300 and something. So they pretty much gave me the whole money back. You know, minus the inflation, you know, just inflation. Get out of our nation. You can't get away with that, right? The inflation is like baked in, right? Like, it's like, I mean, yeah. So from the money they gave me, I bought a jacket that I'm wearing right now, a North Face jacket that is more subtle, suitable for the city kind of wear. It's not so, you know, it's very subtle. It's nice, you know, it's like, I'm happy with it, except the hood isn't very good, but this jacket was $150, and the rest of the money, I don't know what I did with it. It was on a card. They gave me that card back. It's in New York, it's here, and chances are it's probably somewhere in my knickknack, but chances are even if I get the card, I can't purchase anything from Canadian stores because it was issued to me in the United States of America. That's how they catch you. I have lots of Apple cards and gift cards, and you can't use it in Canada because Canada and the US are completely different systems, right? Things are different prices. There are more variety of stuff in. There's more population in the United States of America. They got way more immigrants than population, so they get more cooler stuff. We don't have the, you know, we go to the store, it's only one kind of North Face jacket, you gotta get it. In the States, you got different varieties and colors and different thicknesses and all that. So basically, these shops in the United States, they just send you the bare minimum to Canada because like there's not enough population here, right? Nobody cares. They just, whatever's on the shelf, you're gonna get. In the States, they have more options. Different sizes, different patterns, different colors, different technicalities, you know, for, you know. Anyway, so I have this card and I'm gonna find it maybe and see if I can go to Canadian North Face and see if I can get anything. I don't know what I can get for with the inflation the way it is. I probably got $150 left. $100 left with all the taxes and stuff, and I don't know how good it would be. But here's anyway, it's my story. Whoa, let's check out these bikes. It's my story of a rainstorm and how to avoid a rainstorm and how to. These bikes look pretty cool. Cannondales, are they? No, they look like Cannondales. Something else. I've never heard of this name. Anyway, this is a cool story too. I gotta come and film this one. It's an old one. It's been here a long time. Anyway, we're at the corner of Jane and Bloor. And I like the lens. You see how the lens is all watery? Yeah, man, we're in a rainstorm. Anyway, thanks for walking with me and listening to my stories. Jane Street is going that way, north. Maybe I head up Jane Street next, and I'll catch you in the next film. Film mission out. It's really coming down, man. I'm getting soaked. Woohoo! Toronto. All right, let's get out of here. Pizza. I can smell the pizza. Ooh.